Hello and welcome to your weekly technical update, your guide to the charts that matter this week. I'm Andrew Gagan. While SpaceX has captured the attention of global investors, there's also some IPO activity happening here on the local index, and most of it is in the metals and mining space. Jonathan Takadina from MPC Markets looks at advanced energy minerals.
Advanced energy minerals. Okay, so this is my favorite out of the four, mainly because it's actually an established company and it has an AI spin onto it. So they produce high purity alumina, HPA. There's only two companies on the ASX that are producing that. These guys will actually come to production first. The other company is A4N, and they're trading at about a fifth of the market value. So A4N is trading at about a 125 billion market cap. 1.25 billion market cap. AEM is trading about about 250 market cap, and they're going to go into production earlier. And A4N just had a jump because they announced offtake partnerships, and I know Advanced Energy Minerals is actually doing the same thing. So I think this is actually the bargain of the lot. It listed on Christmas Eve at 53 cents and trading at 45 cents. So it's actually cheaper than where it was it first listed. And they're actually further down the road in terms of production and hitting their goals as well. So I think the lows are in here, and it's actually a good bargain. And I think it'll probably hit $1 billion market cap as it ramps up production in a few years' time.
Well, still in the resources sector, and gold has begun to recover on the prospects of a peace deal in the Middle East. Jonathan Takadina says there's the opportunity to get some good value gold miners given they've fallen hard since the outbreak of the conflict. He analyses a Nevada gold explorer, Bison Resources.
You had got in on the IPO. It listed at 20 cents and it immediately jumped to about 60 odd cents. And it's trading roughly about 45 to 50 cents at the moment and pretty thinly traded. What they've done is they've got a patch of dirt in a very, very prospective part of Nevada. They've got, I think, 3 tier 1 mines in the area, and the geologists that formed this company that are on the board were why it jumped straight away from listing. So I think that once they announce their first drilling results, which I think are due in about 6 to 8 weeks' time, we could see potential here. And as I said, there's 3 large mines within the area, so there is a good chance that they might find something there. So that one is currently trading at a 31 million market cap. Not that many shares on issue, so it could could really jump from here.
Well, sticking with the goldies, and David Novak from Wealthwise Education prefers the larger established producers. Here, he analyses catalyst metals.
Right on that support level where it's bounced from at $4.50, that was back in July last year where it is right now, which doesn't make any sense because given where the gold price, has traded, and especially still after the rally on Friday night as well. Gold's back to US. I think it's about over 4,200 US.
Well, in fact, you've got a gold chart. Let's bring that up and just talk us through what you're seeing there.
Well, there you go. There's the gold chart. You can see back in July, August, last year, the breakout above 3,500 US went to that high of almost, it was 5,650, that peak in January, and then it's had that sharp corrective move because actually the bond yields are moving up, and that's not positive for gold. So that's why it, after a big spike like that, that's normally what happens. So it had this corrective move down of 25%, then a big rally up, and then a fall back to that level that you can see at 4,200, had a nice bounce, and that's where it's bouncing now, back above that level. Now I've put those lines on there because they're called Fibonacci retracement levels, and a lot of professional traders and institutions use Fibonacci retracement. So I've taken that from the low in July, August last year, which was 3,300, to that peak of 57, and it's retraced exactly back at that, what they call the 61.8 retracement level. So that's where it's getting support.
And that's it for this week's edition of the Charts to Watch. Join us for more technical talk next week. Happy trading.